Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts, and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video.
Welcome everybody, guys. It's time to take a look at the Bitcoin. As usual, we do on Mondays. Especially as you can see, recently we've got the sell-off for 10 or even 15%. As you can see, market has dropped from the 63, 64 area right back down to the 50 even. And well, maybe it is a bit too early to speak about major retracement. We started on the Bitcoin, at least on the monthly chart. We do not see it yet. That this is the major one. Yes, the sell-off is significant, but, well, from the technical point of view, it stands relatively minor, especially right now on the monthly chart. But at the same time, we could see the proper reaction on the long-term target, as we said. So we talked about this on Thursday. The market hits our long-term 63.5 3618 extension on the monthly chart. And, well, in fact, our conclusion was that market is ready for a possible retracement, but 59 areas will be the indicator. And we said that once market stands above the 59, it gives short-term bullish context, and it's possible to consider taking the long position. The downside breakout of the 59s will be the clear sign of the further downward action, and it might be the signal for taking the short position on the Bitcoin. And currently, since the sell-off stands relatively strong, it's more than 10%, the game is turning on the higher time frames. Maybe not on the monthly by far, but on the weekly we already have a few moments that we have to consider. So first of all, we have the bearish reversal week. As you can see, market creates the new top and close, well, maybe not close yet, but will close within a few hours below the top, below the bottom, of the previous week. This is reversal type of action. In most cases, as a rule, I would say, and you already know that by the examples on the other markets, that the reversal candles have the downside continuation. So very rare reversal candles just stands as a single candle. Usually within the few following time frames, it has the downside continuation. That's the first moment. That means that the current drop, it probably will be not the single leg, but it should be compounding, and after some pullback we could get another continuation to the downside. This is first conclusion that we could make on the daily chart, on the weekly chart. Second is, finally, currently you could see that close below the 3x3 moving average that we talked about previously when we initially thought that might be the double ripple pattern. But it has not been formed, and currently actually market could form the first close below 3x3. And since we suggest that should be some downside continuation, this is really a big chance to get the print body buy. So we already talked about that thrusting action for a long time, and currently it's coming to the moment where the pattern could be formed. I mean, Jordan Napoli print body buy. So for that purpose, we consider this support area around 44. This is 30% support, but if you will plan here the fib levels from these lows to this top, you will see another 618 level right here, so it will be weekly confluence. And this is just perfect area for taking the long position once it will be reached. So even using just the weekly chart, we could make very significant conclusion, and actually we could create the trading plan. First of all, the first stage of the trading plan, we suggest downside continuation. This is first part of our plan. Second, we expect healthy pullback up from this area once it will be reached. So 44 area is potentially the level where we consider taking the long position. That's what we could get from the weekly chart. Now with the dropping further to the daily, let's take a look what has happened. Actually, we talked about this wedge pattern for a long time, and we said sooner rather than later it will be broken, and potentially this is ripening of the bearish context. Although we suggested that might be a bit higher action here, if market holds above the 59. But since it was not able to hold there and shows the downward action, that leads to the expectable consequences. Market just breaks this wedge pattern to the downside. Right now, market stands at the support. So we consider this as confidence support of the 51 area. This is two different levels stand. Let's take a look. This is, first of all, from the weekly, 30% support. It's right here, 51, and 618 support from the wedge lows, from here to the top. To the top. This will be confidence. Also, take a look that market is at daily oversold. It means that we have potentially or already in place Jordan stretch pattern. It suggests the pullback. It suggests the retracement up. Especially taking into consideration this overall bullish momentum here stands on the market, and that's why overall price here, or shape of the price, is friendly to any significant upward retracements, because investors were a bit surprised, fascinating with the recent rally, and those who have missed major part of this rally are focusing on any chance to get position in the Bitcoin. That's why they will track any reaching of any strong support area where they could try to buy. And currently market stands precisely at this support. So putting it inside of the weekly trading plan, it means that currently, right from here, we should get some bounce before the second stage of the reversal week will happen. So we expect the kind of the ABCD pattern here with the target around 42.44 weekly support within the couple of weeks probably. So currently at the support, we expect the pullback. On the 4-hour time frame chart, there are two areas of the pullback that could happen. First of all, we need to take into consideration the lower border of the wedge pattern. That could be some kind of the kiss goodbye or something with that sort of retesting of the broken border. Is very often happens. Now you can see that 30% retracement already is done. So market already has shown the pullback from the 52 to the 56 area. So potentially it should be probably more extended. As I said, investors are just dreaming on taking the position and trying to catch any chances to do this. That's why compounding deeper retracement to the upside is more probable here. And that's why I'm not excluding the chance that market could try to retest the same broken 59 area, but from the other side. So it might be steep, kind of the ABCD pattern on the lower time frames, on the 15-minute chart, on the hourly chart, retesting of this area around 58, 59, or testing of the trend line of the wedge. Once this will happen, I expect that will be some deeper downside continuation on the Bitcoin, some kind of the ABCD, as we said on the daily chart. So that's our trading plan for Bitcoin.